Hello, man cavers. What are we doing today? We're going to have another look at this little Stuart Turner R3M and see why she wouldn't start the other day. I think I found a clue. Roll the credits. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. So, man cavers, our little Stuart, here she is. I think I have a clue as to why she's not starting. Compression is certainly not a problem with this. It's got oodles of it. Absolutely oodles of compression. So I'm not worried about compression. I'm not particularly worried about the fuel side. So it leaves me to worry about the spark side. Now then, let me explain why. Let me explain why I think it could be on the spark side. I'm going to drop a picture in here. I'll put one in here. No, let's try this one. Here. Yeah, that's better. Now if we zoom in a little bit on this. So we'll zoom in a bit on this picture to here. Can you see something? This is the picture that was sent to me. You know, he showed me and sent to me when he said, did you want to swap for a Stuart Turner? And I said, yes, we'll give you a swap for that. And yes, he sent me the picture of it. And in the comment he said, flywheel and timing cover is back on now. Right, I didn't take any notice of that. But I'm now starting to think, has it been timed up wrong? Just like the Villiers. It was all a timing issue all along. So, I'm going to check our timing on this thing, and then we can see if we're right or not. So first thing I'm going to do is take this plug lead off, pop this sparkulator out of here. Don't worry about a plug socket, just use a croissant wrench. Always good. Alright, that's our spark plug out. You can see that spark plug is wet from the other day when we tried starting it. So I'm guessing we're firing in the wrong place, because we know we've got a good spark. I just don't know if it's in the right place. Now, which direction did this engine turn over? I hate this handle. I haven't sorted the handle out yet. Right, it turns this way, look. For a start, I can't hear any clicking out of that magneto. Which is a shame, because they should have... Hang on, I don't think there ain't an impulse mechanism on there, so no, this one isn't a clicker. Fair enough. We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, I can see that piston. I don't really need my screwdriver. It's now coming up. There we go, we're at top dead centre. Alright, okay. So where's our timing mark? Where's the mark on the engine itself? Oh, we've got two on the flywheel. I'm assuming this one before top dead centre will be where it's meant to fire. So let's have a look in this magneto and see if we can see where the points are. Alright, we have moved the engine just a little bit closer to you guys. So we're going to pop off. I hope my fat arm ain't going to be in the way. We're going to pop off this points cover. And try and see. Cool. It's an awkward damn thing getting in and out of there. Right, and try and see them points are now open. But where are they opening? Right, they're starting to open. There. Our timing ain't far right, you know. I was thinking maybe the timing was way out, because there's no reason this engine shouldn't start. There really isn't. So, right, that sort of conflummoxed me. Starting to open now. Bang, fire. That now. Right, okay. Right, them points are now fully closed. And they are closed. Starting to open. They are a little bit before, I must admit. Right, okay. Them points are starting to open about there, so maybe the timing isn't out on this. Right. Let me just check we have got a good spark. I mean, we did check it the other day and it had a brilliant spark, so I can't see why it wouldn't. Well, the first thing we're got to do before I start anything like that is sort this HT lead out so it'll hold on the plug better. So we're going to use a new Champion bracket. So let me chomp the end off this lead, because I don't like just having bare wires twisted around a plug. We'll get one of our little Champion caps out here. There we are, isn't that cool? And I think we just need to spin him on here. There we go. Well, she's screwing on. There we are. That's screwed on. So now that can hold our plug. Yeah, that can hold our plug with no issue. There you go. Alright, now we ain't got to mess around. Take that silly washer off there. Right, let's just give this a little spin now and just see if it has still got a spark. It has, but it's very weak. Sorry, you aren't about to see. I'm just getting it around the dark side of the engine, so that ain't a brilliant spark, you know. And you have to, because really these should start with just a flick. And I'm not getting a spark at these revolutions. I've got to go this speed before I get a spark. Right. Let me clean them points up. Alright, now the spark what's there is blue. But it's only a small spark. It's not as if it was a weak orange one. So we've got a nice blue one. But it is just a tad on the weak side. Certainly not as good as I'd like it. So we've got the old lady's nail file in here. We'll just give them a little work. And there has been some crap come off them, look. Look on the end there. All that black, what's just come off them. So they are just a little bit corroded. So hopefully this might improve our spark somewhat. Yeah. There we are. We'll give them a clean. them points, they seem a bit sticky, you know. They're not really returning very well. It's like they're a bit gummed up. I reckon we need a little bit of lubrication in there. And then work them points with a screwdriver, because I don't think they're opening and closing, you know, sharp enough. They're not snapping. Alright, let's give this a little bit of lubrication. Yes, I know you're mucking all the points up. Well, kind of am. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Oh, that's better. Because we will clean them points off. There we go. Hold a towel in and that'll soak that all out of there. There we are. Right, let's get a bit of cardboard on the back of them points. So we're going to use another little bit of sandpaper out of the budgie cage, because you know I like that stuff out of the budgie cage. Oh, they're opening a lot better now. There you go, this has got a bit more bite. Right, now we'll turn this paper here round and use the cardboard side. And we'll just use this cardboard side just to dry them off and take any dirt, dust or grit out of there. There we go. And have another little go in there. There you go. Perfect. Now then. Now let's see if we've got a better spark. Right, now let's have a look and see if we've got a better spark. Not really. We're still having to crank it this quick to get a spark. That's quicker than I'd like to think you have to crank it. And it isn't a timing issue. I would have thought all the Wyco mags I've seen have had an impulse on them. This mag doesn't look like it's got an impulse mechanism fitted. Let me get another mag. Alright, I don't have a mag here which is base fitting. The only ones I've got are flange fit ones. That's a shame, because I was wondering, is there meant to be an impulse in here? I thought all Wyco A's had impulses on them. You know, the click where you get a good defined spark from really low RPM. I'm wondering if it's got an impulse system on and that isn't working. So you've got to sort of spin it up to speed to get a spark. I wondered if that's worth buzzing this timing cover off again and taking that mag off to see what's in there. Because I believe from that photo there's a chain in here which does your timing. I really don't know. But we know now we have got a spark, but you have to spin it pretty quick to get it there. Right. I don't particularly want to go drill start on this thing, because you shouldn't really have to. They should sort of start quite easily on the handles. Tell you what, shall we get the plug back in? Fuel her up. And see if it will start. I don't think it will, but we can give that a try, can't we? We can give it a try, guys. So let's put our washer back on here. Get this plug back in. Because we know we've got fuel up here, because, well, we just know we have. Of course, the plug's wet. There we go. That's pulled the bloody lead out the back of the bloody mag now. What's going on with this fitting? That's all in there twisted, look, in there straight. That's on now. Right, let's get this in the back of the mag again. Because luckily that only twists by only poking that hole and then holding with the twisty thing, so there we go, that's in. Right, I think we need to get the fuel back on. There's still fuel in it from the other day. We'll get some fuel back on and see if it'll go. Alright, I've got you guys back down here. Petrol's back on. I've moved the engine out a bit so we've got a bit more room. We'll make sure our carb has got fuel. Well, I'm just tickling it a little. I think there's definitely fuel in there. And I read in the comments the other day, somebody said this air cap, you should turn it out about quarter a turn and leave it. So that's what we're going to do. So we've got, there we go, about quarter, which is on the first notch. So we'll try that on the first notch. Right. Just want to get a bit of fuel up to that carb. I think that's got plenty, but gravity's not doing a great job because the tanker's not that high. Right, I think that's got fuel there. Let's give her a go. This trolley is a bit lightweight to do stuff like this with. Cool. That's all wobbling around at the front. What a stupid trolley this is. Can I even get my foot on it anywhere? Nope. There we go. Cool. No. This trolley is absolutely, how you meant to start anything on such a light trolley. Yeah. Can I hold and wedge somehow? Cool. So I think if I would spin it quick enough, I would probably start. But this trolley is absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. All right. Let's have another go. This is a stupid thing. Oh. She's certainly got a lot of compression there, guys. Alright. I'm wondering if we should try a different way. Alright guys, so we're going to cheat and try and start it with a drill. Because I don't think I can hold it to turn it over quick enough with this silly trolley. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to get the electric starter on it in the means of my drill. I found a socket what fit on there. It's 22mm. So we'll give this a buzz over with a drill and see if she goes. that's turning up the way it needs to be. Let's have a go, guys. Look at that. That's all it needed. Why is the kill button on the magneto not work? Well, that's our own job. The kill on the magneto ain't working. I got a nip off it. Right, the only reason I stopped it is because she ain't got no water in it. And I don't want to run that little pump dry. So I weren't expecting it to start like that. But it does start and run. That surprised me. Right, let's get some water back in this barrel. And then we'll be back. There we go. Oh, I'm going to take this, instead of using that silly thing, I'll take the hose off. There we are. And we better just let her fill up. This could take a minute. I think that's just about enough. Let's just get up to the top of that black mark. There we are. Right, let's turn those off and start this thing up again. Right, here we go. We have got quite the leak out of that tap where it joins into the barrel. So we're going to have to address that at some point, but for now, we just want to run this puppy. So let's get our lead back on and see if we can see. These plug caps are absolutely rubbish. It's like twisted, that's stupid. I'd expect better from Champion, I really would. I really would expect better product from Champion than this. What an absolutely stupid thing. Oh, how absolute rubbish this is. I'd have been better off just having a wire on the top. Champion, get your act together. This is rubbish. Right, why isn't that kill button working on the magneto either? That's truly bizarre. I've never known a kill button on a mag not to work. Right, take two of running this thing. Come on, girl. There we go. Starts right up, bud. That ain't pumping water at the minute, though. Unless that's filling the engine up. So that should be pumping water out of that top hose. Come on, start pumping, girl. It may be it's got to fill that block up, and that ain't filled the block up yet to start coming out. So we'll give it a minute. Hopefully she will start pumping. go. She's pumping. Excellent. We have a massive blowout of this exhaust. But the Stuart is running, look. Massive blowout here. Where's that coming out? I don't know. Okay. She didn't like that throttle being moved. Is running, look. The little Stuart is going. We're going to have to address that exhaust leak because that is horrendous. I think I just want some exhaust paste around that threaded union there. But man K's happy, the little Stuart is going, and she's actually running quite nice. Still pumping water well. There we are. She goes. You can see this exhaust leak. I think that's coming out of them threads, blowing backwards. There you go, she runs. She actually runs quite nicely. She does indeed. Yep, she runs quite nicely, guys. What a lovely little engine. We are filling the yard up with smoke. Whoa, we got some two-stroke smoke. Ah, there we are. The Stuart is running. Pumping water nicely. Yeah, I think we have got to sort the exhaust leak out, and that'll be about it. She runs really well. I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. That is marvellous. That is absolutely marvellous. Right. No, she don't like, she got her them revs on. But there you go. She runs, and she actually runs quite nice. Oh my word. Considering this was a lovely clean engine, you want to look at the mess it's made of that head. Look at this. Oh my Jesus. Alright, that definitely needs to be addressed, because we cannot leave it blowing out exhaust fumes from there. Definitely going to need to sort that. Right, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very, very much for watching. Like and subscribe. And we will see you guys next time for another video. Stuart Turner. Excellent. Oh dear.